What's going on, YouTube? Hey, look, maybe y'all can help me out here. What's going on with Shawn and Marlon and Aries Spears? What's all that about? Because I know that brother kind of been under a lot of scrutiny, him and Tiffany Haddish, for some unsavory content that they put out involving a kid. But like since then, I really haven't heard any back and forth with them. But I got a clip where he's responding to Aries Spears, and I want to take a close look at it and kind of just chop it up with at least my thoughts on the whole situation. So
you know what happened that didn't really happen?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I gotta bring you in on this, man. This is crazy.
Because you had one too.
I did.
Yeah, they called you arrogant. It was a comedian, Aries Spears. I guess.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
And a bitch.
He said that you can't look you in the eye.
Wait.
See, this is what I'm saying.
I'm just asking.
This is what I'm saying. Is sometimes you bring out the animal inside of people. We keep our mouth shut. We don't talk
I
about
didn't
nobody.
go back at him because I didn't care. But now that you bring it up, he's a bitch for that because he was begging to get inside of one of our movies or on our TV show. I hooked him up. I put him on a cartoon that we did called The Boo Crew. And I realized how crazy he was. He was a crazy man. So
and what he's saying is, keep my name out your mouth. You want real black guys? Keep fucking with him.
Yeah.
Is that why?
We've seen him get slapped up already on online.
Man.
So
and here's the thing.
What happened.
Like I said, he always got something smart to say, and I have no disrespect for any black man in this business or anything. Just keep our name out your mouth.
Keep our name out your mouth.
He on a I had a beef with what's his name, DJ Vlad. And you know, it's one thing, between me and Vlad.
Yeah. Right.
But then Vlad asked him a question about the situation. And you know, Aries always got something smart to say, and I respect the fact that he was trying to bite his tongue, but he was like, is the juice worth the squeeze? Don't talk about my money or my value or what I feel about what my value is. You don't get to do that. And as a black man, you should never, ever do that, because one day you're going to be in my position. Lo and behold, 8 months later, him and DJ Vlad beefing about him wanting more money from Vlad.
Is the juice worth the squeeze?
And I was going to say, is the juice worth the squeeze? Shut my mouth out of respect. And as men, you know, hey, man, Aries, you got our number. Holla.
You know what happened that didn't really happen?
Okay, there we go. So it go back to comedians, pedestrians, content creators, just two opposing sides addressing issues in regards to you putting out opinions and just thoughts on somebody else's affairs publicly on any type of a platform. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like Aries Spears was speaking on matters that probably should have just been handled off screen and between the parties directly involved, and it didn't go that way. DJ Vlad is a messy creator to me. He's a grifter. So if you're getting any type of interview with him, you should be prepared to have dirty laundry aired out. If you're not trained in PR and you don't know how to go about answering questions, and you're more concerned about your brand and all of these other things, you probably need to stay far away from him or anyone like that. If you don't give a shit about addressing rumors and gossip, and you don't really have the same level of concern with what the community thinks, because you know in your heart of hearts that the information that's being put out there isn't true, you might respond differently. Aries Spears, Vlad TV, folks like that, it's very, very dangerous to speak on other people's life. Now, here's the thing, because I want to know how people feel about this. If you are a public figure, your entire life damn near is on the front of this screen. Should you be mad or offended when people cover you in any type of light? What I mean is, if they're not slandering your name or costing you money, but the way that they are extracting clips and different stories and topics, and they're piecing them together to enlighten the people and give them a broader perspective of what they're actually evaluating, does that come off as disrespectful versus someone who is probably just going out of their way to say, oh, they shit, they trash, don't buy this, don't watch this, they did this to me, I got STDs? Because if they ain't doing that, I don't see any harm in it. However, with folks of their stature, you should have these conversations behind the scenes. Everything don't need to be up here on social media. Y'all squashed it with 50 Cent. This should be squashed the same way. I don't really know like what our relationship was like. If it's I put him on and he trying to shit on me, that's mad disrespectful, bro. This man put money in your pocket and you attacking that man's character, or you trying to, like, I don't understand that. That should never be brought to the public eye ever. If you got something going on with Shawn Wayans, talk to that man off screen. It should never get here. Because like, I don't believe I've ever seen that man call somebody out like that. He called you a whole female dog. I barely even see him on TV or speak publicly like that, and he always be chill. So you must have violated in some way. I don't know, man. It's dangerous doing this type of coverage on anybody. Like, I want to be respectful, and I don't want to like lie to the public about how I feel about certain stuff that I see. I'm not going to tell or try to stop anybody's pockets unless you're like a pedophile or someone who's robbing the community or something like that. Aries, I don't know, man. He sounded like he really serious. And he called you out for getting slapped or punched out or something. I ain't inciting violence or nothing, but you got to be real careful with who you entertain and who you speak on, especially if it's in the way where somebody was looking out for you and you needed that help or that look. Don't be going out here burning bridges. Y'all tell me what y'all think, though. Was this a valid crash out?